of creative depths, and I want to share with you a little technique that could have really amazing impact on your health and your well-being. So it's called balancing the cortices, and it's a BodyTalk technique for improving the communication and the synchronization between different parts of the brain, which enables it to function more effectively and more efficiently. And this has an impact. It can boost overall health, it can improve the immune system, relieve tension, help with memory issues, improve mental clarity, even have an impact on limiting belief systems. So a part of the brain that I think is particularly worth talking about is the impact it has on the amygdala. So the amygdala is really important with our body and our brain's response to threat. Think about our fight, flight, freeze and faint responses. So what happens if the amygdala gradually moves into better health and balance and is functioning more effectively is that we become less reactive. We can still respond to a real threat when we need to, but we're not like the slightest little thing and we're triggered into a stress response. And you can imagine the kind of positive impact that can have for things like anxiety and supporting work with trauma. Okay, so how it works, we're going to be using our hand to create a bridge, okay, between the different hemispheres of the brain, and we're going to be using tapping, and we're going to be tapping on the head in the center like this with our fingers spread wide, and then we're going to tap on the upper chest, yeah, near the sternum, and then we're going to tap around the navel, around the belly button. And as we're tapping it, we're highlighting this new information to what is known as the three brains: the head brain, the heart brain, and the gut brain. Okay, so let's give it a go. Right, so take one hand, fingers and thumb together, and place it at the back of the head, where the head joins the neck, just like that. Take the other, spread those fingers wide, and we're going to tap on the top of the head, and we're going to take really deep, exaggerated breaths throughout. So we're tapping, and we're breathing. And then we're going to tap very gently, always very gently with the tapping, on the upper chest near the sternum. And then we're going to tap around the navel, around the belly button. And then we're going to move the hand up to the next section of the head. So it's just lying horizontal there like that. And we're going to tap and breathe deeply to facilitate this process. And then tapping again. And tapping around the navel. And then just the same, we're going to move the hand up onto the next section of the head. And we're going to tap. And breathe. And tap. And breathe. And tap. And breathe. And then move the hand onto the next section. Okay. And tap. You can just tap right on top of the hand. The standing waves will still be introduced. And then tapping around the upper chest. And tapping round the navel, round the belly button. And then moving the hand to the next section now, so it's going across the forehead. And we're tapping. And we're breathing. And then we're tapping over the upper chest. And then at this point we need 3 hands, but until we grow an extra one, we're just going to have to improvise. Okay, so both hands with the fingers and the thumb together. Going to go on either side of the head, temples facing backward, just like this. So here we're contacting the temporal lobes, and we're also intending in on a deeper level with the limbic and the reptilian brain. So we're just feeling the contact of both of these hands on either side of the head. And then you're going to take one off and start tapping as we have been doing. But you're going to remember the feeling of that hand on the side of the head, as if it was still there. And then tapping on the upper chest. Again, seeing if you can feel and recall the contact of both hands on either side of the head. And then we're tapping around the navel. And that's it. It's super quick, and it's one of those things, you know, if you do it once, you should be able to feel a positive effect. Like, I always feel different after doing it. And if you do it more than once, like if you do it regularly, what'll happen is your brain will gradually rewire itself for better health and better well-being. So I invite you, you know, say, give it a go every morning for a week and just see what happens. And I would love to hear about how you found it. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.